We are now joined on the dais by Arizona State head coach Charlie Turner-Thorne, junior Robbie Ryan, senior Kiana Ibis, and junior Jamie Rudin. Coach, if you could start with an opening statement about tonight's performance, we'll go into questions for the student athletes.
Thank you. First of all, I just want to thank everybody at the University of Miami for hosting. Everybody's been wonderful here. Katie does an amazing job. That's a really, really good team that we just beat, and appreciate all the NCAA's hard work in putting on the tournament. That said, I'm so proud of these guys. I'm so proud of them. This group's been to the NCAA tournament every year, but this has been elusive to us. So to finally take that next step, not final step, next step, but we know that we can make the final step. So just really, really proud of them. If you would have said we were getting out rebounded by 11 and we were going to win, I'd be like, ah. But the toughness of this team, I already got a lot of texts from the coaches in our conference because everybody's just really supportive in our conference. And everybody, knows how tough this team is and how we know how to take games at the end. And, our conference and I think our overall schedule just really paid off.
Great, thank you, Coach. We'll go into questions for the student athletes. Again, if you could address your question to a specific student athlete, and if it is for all of them or a multiple, I'll make sure one of them starts.
Robbie, can you take us through what you saw on the last inbound, how you got your hand on it, and just...
Well, my player was actually open at first, but they're looking to pass into the post, so I had a chance to recover, and they're just really close to each other, and I don't know if she bounced past it or not, but I was able to get my hand in there and tip it to Courtney, and I just took off front end, so.
And then, Hoff got a pretty good look.
Yeah.
And it hit, I don't know, like 17 times off the rim or something like that. Just what's that moment like when you're watching it in super slow motion, I'm sure?
Yeah, it took forever. You could have blown on that ball and it would have went in. So, yeah, it was a scary moment for sure. But it was a great feeling when it rolled off the rim, and I think Courtney grabbed it, and it was just a great feeling.
Kiana, this game was basically indicative of the whole season. Okay. The game's been indicative of the whole season. How did those previous, disappointments really helped you guys this time around, finally breaking through the second round and heading into the second weekend?
Yeah, I mean, every loss that we've had, we've learned from it, and we just knew it came down to a battle of possessions, and just having those close games, especially in our conference, definitely helped us and prepared us for the situation that happened today. And I'm glad we got the win today.
Jamie, you had 10 points today. Charlie, I mentioned you yesterday as a key player to kind of spread the floor against Miami's bigs. So how did you feel your performance went today?
The game was really exciting. I'm just so happy we got the win. I'm so happy for our seniors, and just like Charlie was saying, the toughness we showed today, and I just tried to take any opportunity my teammates could create for me, and they were really encouraging me and hyping me up to keep shooting, so that helped me a lot. Just keep that confidence going, and yeah, I'm just really pumped up. I've been yelling for a half hour. So.
Jamie, in this environment, when you're down here, when you're in this environment, fourth quarter, it just seemed like the lead was turning or somebody was tying it up on every possession. Do you even notice the crowd at that point? Is there a home court advantage whether you were in Tempe or here or not? In a game like that, does anything really matter?
Like Kiana was saying, I think just the number of really close games we've had this year has really prepared us for a fourth quarter like that. And no, honestly, I think our team really came together, and we just had really good energy in that fourth quarter. And so you just block out everything else, and you're just focusing on being connected and just every possession, and yeah, that toughness. And
I know that it just ended 10 minutes ago, and you don't know who you're playing yet, but has it hit you that there's a game Saturday in Portland yet?
Sorry, what was the end of that?
Has it hit you that there's a game for you guys Saturday in Portland
yet? Is that when we play? Because I've been trying to find out.
It is Saturday.
Okay, thank you.
I'm just excited that we're still playing, and it's just really fun. So I just want our whole team to make the most of this opportunity and to just really have fun together and just play our best basketball.
Kiana, I talked inside the locker room, but again, stopping the Twin Towers. I mean, they got their rebounds, but I think they combined for 12 points, a lot of misses, well below both their averages. talk about the critical aspect to the game.
I mean, yeah, they're leading scorers, and it was our game plan to stop them. I mean, I thought Nene did a very good job. I thought Sophia did an amazing job, and our guards really helped us out today. So it wasn't just a post effort; it was literally a team effort, and everybody helped to stop the post today.
And Skinny Alenga, I mean, on Hoff, I mean, she really did a number on her, didn't she?
Oh yeah. I mean, Sophia's been working.
She's tough.
Yeah, she's tough. We're all tough. And even in the summer, like, she's been working so hard, and especially just to have this opportunity to go to the Sweet 16 and then have her on our team and help us get there. I'm very proud of her, and I'm happy we could do this together.
Robbie, you started off very strong today. You hit one of your first shots, and you hit a three-pointer. How important was that for you after not scoring at all in the first round game?
That doesn't really matter to me, I guess. As long as my team's playing well, I don't really care if I score or not. It just, whoever has open looks on our team, that's who's going to take them. It's not a one-man team. Everybody can score. So, I mean, yeah, it felt good to hit a shot, but I was just doing it to help my team. So.
Did those shots at the beginning give you more confidence for those free throws at the end, do you think?
Yeah, probably. And all the free throws we practice.
Every day. Yeah.
Any other questions for the student athletes? Great. Congratulations, all three of you.
Thank you.
Great job.
Alrighty, we'll go into questions for head coach Charlie Turner Thorne.
Charlie, two things. One, the obligatory, what was the joke of the day question?
Well,
You
so
did promise.
I did promise. So I don't know if you're going to laugh. They didn't laugh as much on this one, but so our whole theme was Desert Swarm defense. So I mentioned that we kind of change. We do morph our defense pretty much every game, and our game plan was to pinch and double and make the guards beat us. And so fun fact for the day, okay, is that aerodynamically bumblebees should not be able to fly, but they don't know this, so they fly. Okay, so we talked about let's get our buzz on in Desert Swarm and all this stuff. So then when we got in the huddle, I got to think. I'm so like what kind of bee is, oh gosh, what was it? What is the bee that's never heard? The mumblebee. And so we were just saying, like, get loud, talk, get connected, defense. That's our defense thing, so sorry. I'll have it better for this next weekend.
You said mumblebee.
I said mumblebee,
okay,
yeah. I tell them the joke. I said, a mumblebee. A loud team is a winning team. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't even think they. Yeah. It wasn't one of my better ones.
A
But we gotta go with the themes. That's the hard part. Okay.
It's not easy.
A basketball one, if you'll indulge
Thank you.
me. If we can,
Please.
Improv is done for the evening, I
Yes.
promise. Your view of when they had, I mean, you had a great angle of it, obviously, when she sticks her hand in there and then the ball starts going the other way right by you. How much does the mood, the feeling, everything, because, they have a chance to, Miami has a chance to win the game and then don't even get the ball in, obviously. I'm sure you didn't anticipate getting a steal off that. Just what's that moment like when you see it unfold right there?
Well, I felt bad for Sophia because I think, we do a lot of end-of-the-game situations, and obviously when she got that rebound, our whole team knew to kick it out, and, she was just not quite in tune. And so, but, we're pretty confident in our defense. So if we've got a tie score, it's like, okay, we're going to overtime. That particular lineup we just went with who was in because we thought they were in the flow. And they were just really connected. You'd be surprised at how many times we've made some plays like that at the end of games. Like we did it at Maples one year, and it's knowing how to take games. It's knowing how to take games. It's knowing how to stay aggressive, and this team does know how to do that.
So I hope you have a good heart, but what was your heart like on that final shot? It's rolling, it's rolling, it's rolling, it's out.
Yeah, I'm like, don't let her ISO. I was fine if we went into overtime. Like I thought we have depth, and I was just overjoyed when it went out. Yeah, I mean, it was halfway down. It was literally halfway down, obviously. And, you know, it was a tough shot. And she can make that. I've seen her make that shot probably in all my film last night, you know, at least 50 times.
It's like a spinning layup. Like, is that what it was?
She's
Spinning
very good at the long
reverse?
layup on the left. She's very good at the long layup on the left.
And that
And
was
so, you know, I always joke. I mean, you know, everybody, a little luck, you know, a little bit of luck. And at the same time, I thought it was solid defense, you know, and it was a contested shot. We didn't let her get around us. You know, they're very good at getting around you, and they like the clean looks. And I thought, you know, we did a great job on two amazing post players.
So this mission is accomplished. What's your next mission?
Well, the next mission is to get to the Elite Eight. Yes, and you know, this is the fun thing about this team this year is you know, I think in other years it's like, okay, great, you know, wow, you know, that's probably what we can do. This team, they have played, you know, Baylor, Oregon, Louisville to the last possession right there. I mean, we've had 4 games like that. Stanford. So, I mean, I think that they know, you know, if they do what they need to do, they can beat anybody in the country. So we're going to take it one game at a time. But, I mean, you know, we're just excited to be advancing right now. But I honestly, like, going to the tournament's like, okay, well, whoever, we'll just play whoever. You know, we're good. We've seen it all. So I think it's Mississippi State or Clemson, right? They're playing right now? Okay.
Charlie, you know, how proud of you are of this team, you know, to finally break through, you know, and defeat that elephant in the room, you know, make it to the Sweet 16?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just so happy for them. You know, again, you guys have followed our season. You know how close we've been. I mean, we could have, you know, we could have been a 2 seed or something, you know, just close out a few more games. And so they're a great group. I've been asked a lot, like, what defines this group? What defines this group? Their selflessness. You know, zero, you know, people worried about playing time or anything. I mean, everybody on that team is overjoyed. We never have any, you know, buddy disgruntled after a game. I've never had that in my coaching career. Usually there's maybe somebody, you know, oh, I'm happy we won, but I'm not. This team is amazing that way. So they've been incredible, and I just couldn't be happier for them. And the seniors. This is a great senior class as people. They're better people even than they are as basketball players.
And then, you know, there was a lot of talk, you know, only team not in Florida to have to come across the country. Now you'll be heading to Portland, a West region. So how excited are you for that, you know, being
I just want to remind any of our fans that are tuning in that said that you were coming to Portland, book your tickets. Because we had a lot of our fans, like, it's a pretty quick turnaround. So it was tough for them to get out here. But a lot of our fans assured us that they would be making it to Portland. So it's fantastic. We've got players from the Northwest, and, you know, we'll have a little bit better fan base, and, you know, West Coast time zone, but, you know, seriously, we don't care where we play. We're just happy we get to keep playing.
Coach, you mentioned yesterday about bringing in Jamie to space the floor. I just wanted to ask you how you thought her impact was on the offensive end, scoring double digits.
Yeah, it was incredible. And notice I kind of waited till the 4th quarter, and then I put my dual threat in, and I thought it worked really well. And then, you know, Jamie got a little tired. So, but Sophia was having a great game at the same time. So, you know, it worked beautifully, you know, because obviously they're bigs are not used to defending shooters on the perimeter. They actually did a really good job a lot of the game, especially on Kiana. You know, I give them credit because they're not, you know, for pretty much the whole season, they don't really guard. And, you know, whoever was switching on and everything, and they started switching everything, which they don't usually do. They made some great adjustments, and it took us a while. Obviously, we didn't score very well. It took us a while to make some adjustments, but Jamie and Kiana together really worked well.
Any other questions for Coach? Great. Congratulations.
Oh, he has one.
I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. My bad, man. Go ahead.
Coach, you talked about it all year, how deep your team is, and especially today with, like, Umbelito, Rudin, as you talked about, Alanga. Talk about how the depth of your team makes you such a better team and how it helps you guys.
Well, I thought, you know, we had maybe a little more energy. I thought they were a little, I mean, they're used to playing those minutes, but I said our bench, I think our bench is going to be the difference in the game, going into this game, and I think they were. You know, it's so amazing to be able, like, to sub and sometimes get better, especially in certain areas. So, and we do. You know, I mean, Nate's phenomenal defender, rebounder, but, you know, we needed to score. You know, and here comes Sophia, here comes Jamie. It was it's you know it's huge for us, and it's gonna serve us well, obviously, in Portland.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.